Many a times people consider to be successful in trading, they think that it is all about a winning strategy. However, that is not the truth. Risk management, psychology, all these aspects are very much underrelated in the present market conditions. I know that almost each one of you would have at least searched for maybe 5 or 6 strategies on YouTube, and you probably must be knowing how the strategy works. But let me ask you this question: how many of you are aware what is the hit rate the strategy would have given over the last 5 years? As well as what could be the drawdown that would have been associated with the strategy? So when I speak about drawdown, what I am referring to is the maximum loss that one would have incurred by following the strategy. Often we see that people get started with a single strategy. However, after having 2 or 3 losing trades, they switch to a different strategy. So this itself says that you have not studied the system properly. If you have understood the system properly, you would have understood what could be the maximum number of losing trades you would have taken along with that. Now, if you study this beforehand itself, the advantage is that before deploying the system with real capital, you exactly know what can be accepted as an affordable loss with the system. Now, provided that the system has a positive expectancy. What we mean by a positive expectancy is that your average losing trade, the amount that you lose in an average losing trade into the number of losing trades, is always lesser than the average profit that you make in a winning trade and into the total number of winning trades that you would have taken. So if you have a positive expectancy, it makes sense for you to stick with the system. So we always make sure that when we trade personally, we have 2 to 3 systems that is not at all interrelated with each other. So what it helps us is that it helps us in reducing the drawdown, because different market conditions favor different trading systems. So even at any point of time, if the market conditions are not favorable for any particular system, the other systems would eventually compensate for the losses one losing system is making. So it is always important you diversify your trading systems with conditions that are not at all related to each other. So I would highly recommend any particular person who is thinking about getting into full-time trading, you should be having 2 to 3 systems that you are very much aware of. You have backtested it over a long duration, at least 3 to 5 years, before you get started with putting your money real time. It is also very important you get started with a smaller capital, that is a minimum capital requirement to get started with the system, and then gradually scale it, so that you really don't have any risk of losing a huge amount of money by starting with a system. Many times we see that a system works really good when we look at the backtest results, but in real time, because of slippages and other factors, the system really doesn't work. So always get started with a smaller capital. First backtest it, then you forward test it with small capital, then you think about scaling your system, at least after observing and studying the system for a duration of 3 to 6 months.